Hey everybody, Paul Martin here. Some of you have asked about the upgrades I've done to the Jeep that I purchased back in October, so I thought I would do a quick video kind of explaining what's going on here. This is my first Jeep. This is a Jeep Wrangler 2016 model. I bought this in late October to replace my Toyota Tundra. One of the first things I would point out to you are the tires and the wheels. The tires are 35-inch tires. This Jeep sits on a 2-inch lift kit. The tires, the wheels, the lift kit were all installed at the dealership prior to the purchase. So when you drove up to the dealership, this is exactly how the Jeep looked. I kind of like that because this means that the lift kit and the wheels are part of the warranty package. And I'll talk more about the warranty here in a minute. So working our way around, I've done a few modifications. We'll start up front. The bumper system on front and back, these are Smittybilt bumpers. The original bumpers that come with the Jeep, for those of you who've had Jeep Wranglers, are pretty plasticky, pretty flimsy. These bumpers weigh a lot more. You'll notice that there's not a winch installed just yet. I'll be putting that in at some point. One of the things that, excuse me, when you start to experiment with Jeep, I like to say that Jeep is sort of Barbie for men because there's all sorts of things you can do to it. One of the first things I noticed when these bumpers were installed was that it dramatically changes the way the Jeep handles. These bumpers are much heavier, the Jeep feels heavier, the acceleration of the Jeep is a little slower, which the acceleration was not fast to begin with, but it's one of those things that you have to be mindful of when you're pulling out in traffic. I will also say that the added weight makes the Jeep run a little smoother. It has taken out a lot of the bouncing that the lighter bumpers created because the Jeep was a bit too light in that regard. All the exterior lights that you see, with the exception of the light bulb for the license plate, have been changed. These are all LEDs, including the fog lights in the bumper. I will tell you that that has probably been the biggest, most improved change to the Jeep so far. When you switch out the factory lights for LEDs. These LEDs are warranted up to 50,000 hours, so they're effectively lifetime warranted items. Speaking of the warranty, Jeep sells a lifetime warranty, so as long as you own the Jeep, you can have a lifetime warranty bumper to bumper, and I opted for that. I was a little concerned based on what I've been reading about reliability long term, and by purchasing the warranty, it's my hope that that will ameliorate that concern. Under the hood, a couple things I've installed so far. One is this air compressor. This air compressor will not only inflate tires, it will also run small air impact wrenches, so you can change tires using an air impact wrench, which will be a nice feature. And there's a switch inside that regulates that. This is the S-Pod system. This is where all the exterior electronics will run. There's a switch pod up above the rear view mirror. Inside the Jeep, it has 6 switches plus a terminal for a dual battery system, which has not been installed yet. So this will help control all of the exterior electronic type devices once they're installed. You'll notice I don't have a light bar or any special lights. That is part of the ongoing project. And again, like I said, Jeep is sort of a Barbie for men type thing, and as a result, some of the stuff can add up pretty quick, so you try to do this in phases. Coming around here to the rear, inside the Jeep, this is my med bag, medical bag. I keep my AED, bag mal, VASC, other medical gear in here as well for emergencies. And in my toolkit you see there, there's my get home bag in the back. Of course, I always have a fire extinguisher on board as well. One of the things I've started doing that I didn't do in my previous vehicle is I carry glass cleaner and nice glass cleaning rags. The windshield on this Jeep tends to attract bugs because it sits so high up vertically. So my solution to that is just to clean the windshield regularly, and by keeping some solution and some rags on board, that goes much easier. The rear bumper is also Smittybilt. Bring it around here a bit, and it is a heavy arrangement. This is a bumper and tire carrier together. You'll notice these little racks here. These are for jerry cans for gasoline, and I have purchased a couple of Wavian brand jerry cans. The problem with these cans is that it fits nicely in this hole, but in this rack right here, the can doesn't exactly fit right here very well, and so the place that did the install, they're going to cut this out for me, make a little slot so that I can put the can in there so that both cans will fit. So that will give me an additional 10 gallons of gas inside the cans for long trips. So that's basically everything I've done. I'll open up the door real quick. You can see the LED lights I've replaced inside. Makes a big difference. I highly encourage you to do that if you have even just a regular vehicle, car, pickup truck, whatever. You don't have to do this just for Jeeps. If you decide to switch out to LEDs, I think you will really enjoy the benefits, and that's a very inexpensive thing to do, is to switch to LED. So that's the Jeep. More videos will be coming as I do more changes to it. I really enjoy driving this vehicle. It's a lot of fun, and I will get more videos uploaded as we make more changes. Thanks for watching.